What up, boys? SK Dojo Sensei's here, man. We finna cut this straight raw. It's gonna be about neutral, how to get the hit. That's ain't trying to take up most of y'all time. I got my boy Kevo with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna use Sonya and we're gonna use Jackie as an example. On like playing neutral. Basically, just gonna be going over really the flow chart of this matchup. So, like in the beginning of you know the game, Sonya's gonna automatically, she's gonna want to start zoning. So, since Jackie is a character that wants to get in your face and she has the better pressure, you're gonna have to maneuver around these projectiles. You have to be aware that if she meter burns, the second part is a mid and it's a crushing blow, so you want to be aware of that. So you just want to walk, duck, block, you know what I'm saying, try to make your way in. Every once in a while, since you're the Jackie player, you can maybe want to squeeze a random, dash punch out, just to make them, be wary about zoning. That is a get in quick tool that Jackie has. Shit. But once you do find your way in, then the poke game is gonna start. So you as the Sonya player, what would you do if I'm closing in on you, Kevo?
So let's just say, like, if I was on it, you was closing in, like, if I don't think you want to just like come in and just block, I'd probably just do 4-3,
which is
to
plus
get advantage. I mean, well, actually, the funny part is that, like, at this is when you move in, and I go like this, it's actually +2.
Oh, that's wild.
So, yeah. So, like, if you was like moving in, like this, and I would catch you like right there, +2.
Okay, so now it's a mind game off. This is where the mind game starts. So either I can challenge with my fastest poke, or I can respect, and then Kevo goes into pressure with like a grab, or whatever he has, like 1-3.
Going to my high.
Yeah. 1-3-4, 3-3.
2-1-4.
But you as a Jackie player, say if you did steal your turn and I got like a down one, then I can go into like 4-3. Since that's the 9-frame mid.
Yeah.
And what's her down one on hit? What's that like? Down one is like
down 1 is like plus like.
So you +10 after you get this hit. If Sonya does 4-3 and she tries to press a button and you press a button, you decide to challenge her, and somehow you do beat her out, then you're +10 after you get that down one. So now you can start your pressure as Jackie, trying to open her up, or you can commit to some stuff if you think she's gonna press. I feel like that's really the flow chart of this matchup. Also, Jackie can't really jump against Sonya. You always want to make sure whatever character you have, man, you got a proper anti-air, because you don't want a character like Jackie jumping in on you starting her bull. You know what I'm saying? So, in this case, Sonya has a great down one. Jackie players, they tend to, if Jackie gets like the clinch, get hit by the clinch. I see a lot of Jackie players doing this, like they catch you in the clinch. Certain situations, she gets a free jump in. Like I see Ninja Killer be doing it. Like he'll get like a free jump in off of that sometimes. She can do like empty jump, go on to 4-3.
Her empty jump 4-3 is OD.
Yeah, because the reason why this is so deadly is because if people see you jumping in, for some reason they wanna press a button.
They try to grab. They try to grab like especially like mid screen. Like if you was to try to jump, I could like try to go for like a throw. Like you playing like neutral like this. Okay, I'm gonna go for a throw. Right? That's usually the case. But if you just jump in and like 4-3, like that throw doesn't even like matter. Should I try it?
Oh, no. My time was out.
Try it again.
Ooh, got thrown out of there.
Oh, that ate it right there. That ate it.
Throws are OP in this game.
Yeah, like that. Like it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Just.
But I mean, every matchup is gonna have its flow chart, man. This is just one matchup. You're really gonna have to observe the tools of your opponent's character and your opponent. You know what I'm saying? You're not just fighting the character. You're fighting the player as well. So, you know what I'm saying? It's those two things. You just got to make sure that you have more knowledge in the matchup than your opponent, man. Like we said, like this matchup, you gotta know how to block certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure your defense is alright. See, you can flawless block that. Like,
I think you can even interrupt it where you understand the one.
you gotta be on point though. Maybe she has to be standing after that part.
I don't know, we probably gotta live it. Let's see. We'll see. But that's like, but this is a mind game. Like even if like she can't even if she can't stand and win it, you can just block.
Yeah.
But you do gotta be wary of the cancel though, because you get like grabbed. But if you think she's gonna cancel, you can just stand and win it. 4-3. It's like ways around the cancel.
Yeah. Let me see. What else can we teach them about? I don't know, man. It's so hard to like explain, like try to explain everything in an overall. Well, this is pretty much an overall sense, like, you know, as far as like how characters want to get their hit, especially like the poke game war, like, you know what I'm saying? Poke game wars are like really just based on frame data, man. You gotta really know your frame data. And even then, like in a game like this, Mortal Kombat specifically, like frame data is important, but at the same time, at points of times in the game, you gotta throw it out the window. Because sometimes, like if you got moves, what's that? Let me see. What's this on block? So this is -3 on blocks. Sometimes you got moves. If it's -3, -2, there's a high chance that you're gonna be able to steal a turn. So at certain points in the game, you have the ability to like mash to try to like steal turns. You know, especially if they doing highs. You know, then you know you get your +10 and go into your pressure. So sometimes you just want to try to bully with those buttons as well. But it all depends on how minus that normal is. If it's -2, -3, it's a high chance that you would be able to like get away with double what should I say, mashing. I should say mashing down one or whatever button that you have that's like that negative. Like Aaron Black, he has back 4, which is an amazing sweep, and it's like what, -1, 11 frame startup.
-1.
So he can just throw that out and he recovers so fast. It's almost like it's damn near plus.
I mean, and then you gotta remember, like it also matters like with your opponent, like what character they have. If they only have highs, like you gotta weigh like the risk and reward. Like sometimes, like the worst thing that can happen from you like mashing is you get poked back. So like that's not a problem. Like, but if they got like a 9-frame mid, like playing against like a Jackie and mashing, it's probably like one of the craziest things you can do. Like it's probably one of the craziest things you can do. But against like Sonya, like you can weigh like the chances of like double down one. The worst that she can do is like probably like 4-4.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because if she do standing 3, that's a high. Standing 3s, you can mash that. You know what I'm saying?
So like that's the worst right there. Or like down 3, down 4, down 1. That's the worst.
Yeah.
But if you get a hit, you guaranteed pressure. But she has to like really like be methodical on like what button she use.
Yeah, she really has to be careful. 4-4 being her best mid. So it's not like when you playing against a Jackie where she can go straight in the full combo. Sonya, she hits you with 4-4. She gets something like that, what, like 17% or something like that. Yeah, almost 17. I mean, you're not eating as much damage as you would from like Jackie if she catches you with like a 4-3. So, like you said, with Sonya, since she doesn't have great mids, she has to be a little bit more methodical in how she approach you on knockdown and stuff like that, because you can get mashed out on against characters who have fast down ones like Garrus, which is an annoying matchup for her. But yeah, this is just a little something we want to throw out there, just something that y'all need to think about when you're in a neutral. When you're dealing with zoning characters or pressure characters, or when you're dealing with characters with limited good mids, you know what I'm saying? Just be mindful that you have to kind of approach the matchups a different way versus a character like Jackie, who has amazing mids and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this little short video. We're gonna be pumping out more content whenever we get a chance. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Until next time, it's your boy Scar,
Peace.
boy Kevo. I'll let y'all in the next one.